Gave me 5 minutes, and you suddenly took away my time. What if Lieutenant Matt Federal sent pictures of his privates to you?
And isn't it pretty standard that evidence or things that are potential evidence in murder cases are supposed to be returned to said defendants, like pretty quickly, within 30 days, right?
30 to 60 days, depending on what it is. That's not a hard and fast rule, but that's kind of par for the course.
Will you issue a statement?
I'm sorry, your time has expired. Up next is Mr. Thomas.
That's what I thought.
And ma'am, look up poster 7. I'm trying to help you to learn the public has a right to record.
Investigative email stating that any suggestion that his ongoing investigation of Reed is in the act of retribution is unfounded public relations spin.
Arya of AVDesigns.
Whole thing started, was captured on another camera recording device?
Right. That's a very good point.
There's a reason why this shouldn't be allowed. So I think it just needs to end and then stop. And, you know, like I'm literally watching you stream and then all of a sudden you get arrested.
Yeah, it would help if I was unmuted. What's up, everybody? What's up? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Voice is not 100% back yet, but it's getting there. So welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. So, all right. I got some of my cat hair all over me. The fuck? All right. So, we are here today. Why isn't this browser opening? What's up, everybody? What's today? Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's been a hell of a 2025 so far. Jesus. Been sick all year so far. Literally, I can say I've been sick for all of 2026. But I'm here. Black North, what's going on, brother? About your stream last night. Damn, my throat is still. I don't know what it was. There was this crazy new super flu that's been going around, and it's been horrible. And it's just been kicking my ass. I feel like it's been kicking a lot of people's asses. This new strain, this new flu. But that should be a reminder for everybody to go get your flu shot if you haven't already. But I mean, I feel like it's already kind of past that point. If you haven't done it by now, chances are, yeah. But yes. So no, it's a black. Great first stream yesterday. Really nice stream, man. Love the cool setup. Sorry that your computer broke right before you started. Yeah, that is not uncommon for people when you're dealing in this kind of work, when you're doing streaming or any kind of video production work. You're gonna run into a few fuck ups. You're gonna have some problems. You're gonna there's gonna be some issues. And unfortunately, you can't predict when that's gonna happen. So, of course, it's going to happen at the most inconvenient time for you, right before you're about to go live. So that does suck. I hope that you can get a new computer soon, and and hope that doesn't stop you from doing it again, because you did a great first stream. Excuse me. And like I said, man, you did a great first stream. And I'm sorry that happened to you, breaking your equipment, man. That sucks. I mean, so for me, I have 2 cats, right? And I'm in my office, and the cats don't really come on my. I mean, they're not supposed to be going on my desk, but they do. And of course, I have all my gear here on my desk, and I'm surprised they haven't like caused a fire yet or anything. Because I do have liquids up here, and luckily they don't chew on any of my stuff, thank God. But shit. Hey, look at you. New laptop, new camera. Wow. Okay. So you're going all in. You're going all in, man. That's great, and that's what you got to do. You got to go all in. If you're gonna try, at least really try. Space, my man. How is it going, my friend? It's been a minute, sir. It's been a minute. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. So welcome to 2026, man. Welcome being here. I appreciate it. But I was just telling our new friend here, Mr. Black North, that I don't I was just telling our friend here that in this line of work, it is so damn expensive. It is so damn pricey. But that's what that's the cost of providing good quality production, And like I said, I've been doing this, not like, streaming, obviously, because it's only been available for so amount of years, but I've been doing audiovisual stuff for a very long time, right? So I know what the costs are. I know what it takes. I know, the amount, it's crazy. Oh, 75, Mr. Space Miner getting up here for number 75 from Mr. Black North. So he's getting it, man. All right, what did you get here? Hell yeah. That's what's up. Okay, so there you go, man. Honestly, dude, you don't really need to get a crazy, unless you're going to repurpose this gear and equipment for some other shoots and other stuff that you're going to do, then yeah, it's worth to get something a little bit more expensive. Absolutely. But if you're just going to be doing it and just keeping it on the stream, hell yeah, you can get away with that shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah. And Space coming in with number 75. Look at you, man. Space is the dude. Good on you, Space. All right. I mean, that is yes. It doesn't really matter. It's a free camera. Yeah. I mean, shit. That in itself, that's yeah, 100%. So again, guys, let's get my project here. I have a last minute incoming video for Mr. Leroy Truth. Shout out to Mr. Leroy Truth. Well, a couple things, Space. One is the main purpose of today's stream is to show you this thumbnail, how I made it. I'll just show you. so not this exact thumbnail, but this is the thumbnail for this stream. But that's just the thumbnail for that. But for the actual thumbnail that I'm going to get you guys to like, help you understand how it came to be. Is this one. So man, Space got 922. Shit, man. Space almost there for 1,000. That is what's up. So good on you, man. Everybody's sharing the love. That's awesome. So that's the beauty of this platform, Black. When you very well soon to realize, or you probably already have realized that everyone's got each other's back here. Everyone is super supportive here. So it's really a strong supporting community here. So back to what I was saying. The main purpose of today's stream is I'm going to be showing how I created this thumbnail, right? And also, I just got a last minute request. Well, it's a new video. It's a new video request from Mr. Leroy Truth. Now, I also have some stuff I had to do for LTL. So shout out to LTL Media as well. Oh, that's fucking funny. Exactly. Just click on his name. Space, put in your link. Let's see. Go ahead, man. Drop it in. Whoever wants to drop in their links, go ahead. Space, you're a mod. Space is one of my mods, so go ahead, man. He's the only mod in here right now. I think we had Jenny, Patricia. They said they're here. Lisa's also here, but she's in silence. So, Lisa, good to see you if you're listening. Jenny and Patricia, hello. But yeah, there you go. So, you guys, if you haven't already, let's get Space up to a freaking G. Man, I would love to get to a G. That would be so nice. Because I just want to keep. I'm keep making these videos, and I would love for them to get monetized and get out there more. I feel like it should, but it's tough, man. It's really tough. So we're going to be, like I said, working on this video thumbnail that I just got from Mr. Truth. Not from Mr. Truth. I'm sorry. This was for the team response team. I'm going to be working on that, and then also a video that I'm going to be doing for Mr. Truth himself. I'm going to see if I got that video that he was going to give me. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This one looks like it's it's for a Dang, 923 now. Hell yeah. Out here for facts. So this video that Leroy wants me to do thing is for the Attorney Shield app that he's partnering with. So shout out to Mr. Truth for that. But for me, I'm going to be doing, I think right now we're going to be doing just the thumbnail. And I do have some stuff for Mr. LTL Media I got to do as well. And and for myself. But speaking of myself, I don't know if anybody watched the video I posted up last night. If you haven't, you definitely should. I won't bore you right now with it. Oh, that's why it won't work, because it's a video file, not image file. Let me see here. Yeah. This is the, well, that's just the post. That wasn't even supposed to be the right one. Man. Okay. This is the one. So this is the video. Hell yeah, you like LTL? That's what's up. Awesome. LTL is a great guy, great channel. Awesome person. I call him, I consider him a friend. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I 100% consider him a friend. So I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with this. Oh, with my computer. All right, so that's the thank you. Okay. I mean, if y'all want to see it, we can watch it here. Yeah. It's not long. It's not long, but let's watch it. Let's watch it. This is my first video that I did in a commentary style. I normally don't do it. I'm the guy behind the scenes. You know, I do the camera, I do the video work. That's where I'm comfortable. And I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable with this. I'm very comfortable talking to you guys and being here and engaging with you 100%. But when it comes to like actual reporting and storytelling, it's a little different. I'm not as great as, you know, Sean Long Island Audit or LTL or, you know, Leroy Truth or Garden State Accountability or even, you know, and Swishport and Scalzo. I'm not. But I could try. So, without further ado, all right, here she is. All right, before we jump into this clip, I want to set the table real quick because this isn't just another viral freakout video. What you're about to see involves a former Cinnabon employee who was caught on video using a racial slur toward customers. She gets fired, police are called, and what follows is the body cam footage from the interaction. On the surface, it feels pretty straightforward. Someone says something out of pocket at work, there are consequences, end of story. But once police gets involved and once a camera is rolling, things tend to get more complicated than people want to admit. Now, quick context. Not to preach, not to score points, just so you know. I mean, you can tell I'm still a little under the weather. I mean, I sound clearer now than I did, I think, when I was doing that. I recorded that audio because I didn't get to really finish this video until recently, but I did that audio. You could, when I was before, I think I was starting to get sick. So you can kind of tell that, that I don't know why, but that light was bothering me. You can kind of tell that my voice was starting to go. Oh, for real? You actually like it, dude? turn this bad boy on. Hang on a second, guys. Where the hell? Okay. So, obviously, I mean, it's almost 2:00 here on East Coast time. So it's got to be a little sunny in here. And again, my office, my studio, whatever you want to call it, isn't completely done yet. I'm using my office because I have it, but my ultimate goal is I'm in the process of finishing up like renovating the garage. But I'm gonna start doing it more with when it gets a little bit warmer. I'll be outside full time in the garage, and I'm gonna make my studio in the garage. I got my nice cam and my nice Sony out there. I'm gonna have it mounted. I'll have better mic set situation. I mean, I have this guy. This guy is great. I mean, but if I could put him on an arm, I can just do this. So I don't know, shit like that. Different cameras, different lights, hang this bad boy up somewhere cool. You know what I mean? But yes, thank you again. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let me go back to it and we can. Police are called, and what follows is the body cam footage from the interaction. On the surface, it feels pretty straightforward. Someone says something out of pocket at work, there are consequences, end of story. But once the police gets involved and once a camera is rolling, things tend to get more complicated than people want to admit. Now, quick context. Not to preach, not to score points, just so you know where I'm coming from. I am an Iranian American, aka Persian. I'm not white. I spent my life hearing comments, assumptions, and some people love to brush off as not a big deal. So when I watch clips like this, I'm not coming at it emotionally. I'm coming at it thoughtfully.
That's right.
Because two things can be true at the same time. You can acknowledge what was said was wrong and still ask whether everything had followed made sense. This video raises real questions. Where does free speech actually end? When does a situation cross into disorderly conduct? And how much responsibility do we give police in situations that start as verbal disputes? Body cam footage feels definitive, like you're seeing the whole truth. But it's really just one angle, one moment after emotions are already high. So before you lock yourself into a side, just watch with an open mind. This isn't about defending behavior. It's about understanding how fast things can spiral once authority, cameras, and the internet all collide. All right, let's get into it.
Bet you know I am here.
Headlines this morning, a Wisconsin Cinnabon employee was fired after she was caught on camera using racial slurs toward a Somalian couple. That video has since gone viral across social media. Reporter Tony Langfellow with the latest.
So far, the GoFundMe for the Somali husband and wife has garnered more than $4,600 out of its $45,000 goal. The fundraiser identifies one of the customers as Faria Ahmed. According to the fundraiser's page, it says the money will be used for legal fees. It's unclear what legal action is potentially being taken, but calls it a fight against racism. The page also says the GoFundMe was started by a cousin of the couple. Meanwhile, the fundraiser for the former Cinnabon worker, who is white, has raised more than $117,000 out of its now $271,000 goal. In this fundraiser's description, the now former worker is simply identified as Crystal. It says funds will go toward helping Crystal land on her feet after being fired. It goes on to say, quote, "No white person should lose their job for refusing to be harassed by Somalians," unquote. Here's what we have learned about the incident. The heated exchange took place Friday at the Cinnabon stand in Ashwaubenon's Bay Park Square Mall. The video shows the stand's worker calling two Somali customers the N-word. She then called herself a racist. The GoFundMe says this ensued after the worker made comments about the Somali woman's hijab. The couple called the employee an idiot, followed by an expletive, and told the employee she was ruining her life and would be fired. The employee continued with more derogatory comments directed at the couple couple and gave them 2 middle fingers. Cinnabon issued a statement to Fox 11 about the incident over the weekend. It says the company is aware of the deeply troubling video involving a former employee at the independently owned and operated Cinnabon bakery in Ashwaubenon. The individual seen in the video was immediately terminated by the franchise owner. The company says their actions and statements are completely unacceptable and in no way reflect the values of Cinnabon, its franchises, or the welcoming environment it expects for every guest and team member.
Do you know why I'm here?
No.
Has to do with the video I just saw.
Yeah.
The way you treated those customers.
They treated me like at
So
first.
give me your side of the story so I know what's going on.
They came here and
Thank you,
harassed
man.
me. I have PTSD. They knew
I appreciate
exactly
that.
that I was ill. It's not the first time. It's the second, not the second time.
Okay.
So
What do you
don't
mean?
try to come at me and when they threatened me.
Yeah, I didn't come at you. So tell me what's going on.
Come at me.
So what else is going on? What did they do to you?
I don't know. They started threatening me. I don't know.
How
I
did
have
they
no
start
idea.
threatening
I have
you?
no idea. I don't know.
So you don't know how they threatened you?
Nope.
Okay. You understand this does not make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, doesn't make any
Okay.
sense to me either. And I'm the one being
So-
harassed, and you just came at me and telling me that.
I did not come at
What
you.
What do you want?
I want to know what's going on. Why you treated those customers that way? What they did to you for you to do
I
that?
did not treat them. They treated me that way. This is a setup. Listen, I'm not playing money rolls right now.
Well, tell me what happened so I can figure out what's going on.
Nothing happened.
Well, what's your first name, dude? Okay, we're gonna do this one of two ways, okay? You can start cooperating with me, give me your name, your info,
I can leave now. I'm
Or-
not dealing with
or-
this crap.
I can just arrest you, bring you to jail for
For
disorderly
what?
conduct. Disorderly conduct.
Are you kidding me? I have PTSD,
Nope.
and they came to
With what I
harass
saw
me.
on the video, I have hands down.
My
enough
name is
evidence.
Chris.
That's all I'm asking for at this moment. Cooperate with me, it'll be easy. Don't with me, it will be difficult. Am I clear? No.
Yes.
Okay. Crystal, how do you spell it?
CRYSTAL.
What's your middle initial?
T.
Last name.
Yeah. She really is. She really is great. That sucks because I love Cinnabon. Damn, man. If I lived there knowing that there's that crazy person working on my Cinnabon.
I have no idea. They
What
started
happened?
threatening me. All they said was
Devastated?
that something about because the other 2 girls came and harassed me, and then I have no idea. I have no idea.
What other 2 girls?
There was 2 girls previous
But yeah,
to them.
also I got a news.
But so
I'm gonna
they
do the
didn't
rewrite
harass
thing.
you
I am
previously,
gonna do
2
after
other
this.
girls did?
We'll
Yes.
probably switch gears and live after this.
Do you understand that's not fair to treat
And,
them that way and they didn't
I
and
harass
didn't
you?
I'm gonna
treat
do some
them
LPL.
anyway. Do you have the
Yeah.
beginning of this before they started recording?
I'm trying to get that from you, but you won't tell me.
There's no beginning. That's the thing, because you have 2 against 1 now. So
No,
there's
I
nothing
don't.
that happened. You threatened
Explain to me what happened.
to take me to jail
Absolutely, because you're being extremely uncooperative with me.
because I'm frustrated.
So tell me what happened. That's what I'm asking.
I have no idea what happened.
How can you not
it just
know
got
why you treated
boisterous.
that way?
I didn't listen, Tom. I know that you came because of Tom Van.
Who's Tom Van?
Listen, I don't know what to tell you, but I have no idea what happened. I'm the one being harassed.
here's the
I have
deal,
a
okay?
I have
The
a
mall's getting a copy of the video.
great. Then I
Corporation's getting a copy of the
quit.
video.
Great. I can quit.
So just so you know,
Great. I don't need to
I don't know
work
what
here.
those 2 want done yet. Okay, if they want you arrested,
I haven't done anything
you're
to
going to
them.
get arrested.
You can't threaten me. I
not
want my
threatening
lawyer.
you.
I want a lawyer.
That's fine. You can ask for one.
I have
don't
not
really
done
care.
a single thing. You
So,
cannot arrest
I will be
me
back.
because I
How you doing?
I will be back.
We just come here, order some food, and we're trying to get some snacks too, cinnamon rolls and boba. So after we ordered our food, we went to the cinnamon spot, and there was a lady working there. First, we were waiting in the line for too long. She was just cleaning around, doing her business, while we are in the line. It wasn't a big deal. We just hanging there, wait. She come to us at the end. She asked what she want. I placed my order.
Okay.
When we placed the order, when she was adding the caramel and the rolls, she added a little bit because the bottle was almost empty, I think. And my wife asked her, "Can you please add extra?" And she said, "Yeah, I can add it. You can see it, how I'm struggling with squeezing the bottle." When she said that, she shoots a little bit and then she added, "Yeah, of course you can see through the witchcraft you are reading fed into her scarf." I was like, and then I step up, I was like, "What you mean is witchcraft? What has to do with her scarf she's
Witchcraft.
reading?"
This
and
chick
she
is
was like,
crazy.
yeah, it has to do with everything. It's a witchcraft. She's reading on.
It's crazy how some people have a job and some people don't.
When I tried to confront her, she got on me too and tell me, yeah, you are a nigga too, and she is that and that. And my wife like pulled up the phone immediately as soon as she said the first part. Even when she's calling me nigga, all that's on tape. But my wife started recording after that, everything, and she was like, I'm gonna throw. While you're recording, I'm gonna throw water on your face and all that. I was like, if you
First of all,
throw anything on us.
First Amendment. First of all, yes, everyone has a First Amendment, absolutely, right? But you can't. Hold on, I have to sneeze. I don't want to do it on camera. Okay, so yes, First Amendment, absolutely. But you can't use it towards somebody else like that. That's not the point of your of the fucking. That's not part of the cost. That's not part of it. It's to use against towards the government. It protects you from the government. That's what all this is. It protects you from the government. Free of speech, free freedom of religion, freedom of press, agreements your government, all that. That's what it is. Your First Amendment, your free speech isn't meant to attack others and like to use as a weapon. That's not the point of free speech. And if that's what you're using it all that for, then you're clearly doing it the wrong way. You're using it for the wrong reason. Thank you, Jenny. I know I should be resting a little, but I've been doing a lot of resting from my sickness. I'm doing better. It's just I feel like coughs are the last thing to go, and they take the longest to get out. Okay, excuse me. All right, so like I said, that's how I see it. Thank you, Jenny. I will. I appreciate that, and again, thank you guys for any kind of support you guys can go towards the channel to help grow. Like I said, these plugins and everything, they're not cheap. Everything is expensive. Everything costs money, but I love doing what I do, and I just want to keep doing it. So I appreciate you guys. All right, that's good.
We're gonna be on our hands on you too. You can't do that. Like you know, she kind of stepped back. She didn't throw anything, but she was keep doing that. You can see through the video. Okay. She was keep yelling and calling us very like bad racist words.
You got the video?
Yes.
Yeah, can I see it? You mind if I hold it?
Yeah.
Better person? Are you recording? I'm gonna record you. Yes. Do you want me to throw water on you or something? If you do that,
That's a threat.
I would get the fuck out of my fucking face. With your recording.
You better
fear for your life. Exactly. Get the fuck out of here. You racist. You racist? That's I am racist. So for real. You are an idiot. I am racist. And I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful. You are ruining your life, man.
Oh, she is. She's thinking it's the whole entire world.
You're talking about respect? You're talking about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here. Suck it. Suck what? Look how you're fucking moving. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Why? First you tell like she's having a bad day or long day. She wanted to come out and
Like earlier you were right, keep squeezing down the condom. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, give that back to you. Why she did it. So, she can't tell me why she treated you the way she did. So she doesn't know why. She said you guys came up on her temporarily. Which, from what I saw in the video and talking to you guys, I don't believe that. She's threatening to quit, leave, whatever, I don't care. But the big thing is,
I think she'll, that's the least of her worries.
I would recommend you guys go to corporate. Show corporate the video. Okay?
definitely go down.
I mean, that's what I would recommend.
All right, so now that you've seen the whole thing, this really isn't a simple story. Yeah, what was said crossed the line. No debate there. Words matter, and they can do real damage. But what this video also shows is how quickly situations escalate once police get involved, once cameras are rolling, and once internet decides to weigh in. Accountability matters, but so does proportionally. And somewhere along the way, nuance usually gets lost. Body cam footage gives us access, but not the full picture. Social media gives us reactions, but not context. And this is where things get messy. If this video made you pause for a second or rethink your initial reaction, that's honestly the goal here. Not outrage, no pylons, just real conversations. If you're into breakdowns like this, where we actually slow things down and talk through them, consider subscribing to this channel. Drop your thoughts in the comment, keep it respectful, and as always, don't hate, debate. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so that was that. Not bad, right? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that was my first time doing something like that, in a sense where I looked at a video, I took notes. I had, of course, ChatGPT help me out, like give me some better, like English is not my first language, first of all. Okay. And Black, I don't know if you're still on here, but you were talking about like, where you're from and like, and that was cool, man. You're giving some real personal shit. So shout out to you, man. And I did not know the E word was derogatory. I didn't know that ES. I didn't know that shit. Well, see, I understand. And listen, both my parents are from Iran, okay? And yes, it's very sad what's happening right now. And it's very, very tragic what's happening overseas. I've never been there. I was born in the US. I was born in Colorado. So I was born in Colorado, but I was only there for like a year, half a year, not even. And oh, hell yeah, that's what's up, Jenny. Let's go. Jenny and I are in the ASL club, or ESL, English as second language. We're both as ESLs. Let's go, the ESL club, baby. So, so that's what I'm saying. So, where was I with this? Oh, so yeah. So I was not born there. I was born in Colorado. Only for like a little bit I was there because of my dad, for a job. Oh, man. He did not just do that. Get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't. Yo, this guy actually did, man. Thank you. I just ran out of meds. I just literally ran out of meds and I ran out of tissue. My mom was like, yeah, because you keep doing. I'm like, no. I blow my nose. Anyway, hell yes. Thank you, brother. God bless you for doing that. You're an OG for that. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's cool. I never had someone do that for NyQuil. Hell yes. Patricia, welcome. Yes, ESL. Yes, we're ESL. So, I love it. So I was, like I said, I was born in Colorado, lived in, then we went to Boston and I grew up there a lot. Not majority of my life, but I grew up there where I felt like I was old enough to remember parts of the town. I remember things very vividly, and of course, I love my Patriots. So, and I know you said you're from New Hampshire, so I don't know if you're a Pats fan too, and if you are, let's go. We're on our way to the Super Bowl, baby. So, yeah. So I lived in a small town in Boston, outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I lived it's a little town called Watertown, like Newton area. Grew up there a little bit, and then came to North Carolina on and off. After that, I moved around, but now I'm here in North Carolina permanently as of now. For now, I'm not planning on leaving unless something else changes or happens. So, not planning on leaving unless a career something happens. But you can't predict the life of how it's going to go. It could fucking take you wherever it wants. That's the beauty of life. You're not driving for shit. Oh man, Jenny's on it. She's telling everybody, let's go, Jenny's telling, let's go. We got to subscribe to everybody. Subscribe to each other now. Man, I love it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you again. Again for Black North for hooking me up with some NyQuil. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna order that shit. Tantissimo. So hell yes. God bless you again. So yeah, no. So I lived in Boston, then came to North Carolina on and off. But yeah. So and the crazy thing is my when I met my wife, we were living in Charlotte. It's the largest town in North Carolina, not the capital. It should be, but Raleigh's the capital. And we met in Charlotte, and the Carolina Panthers stadium's downtown Charlotte. And she used to work for the Panthers and stuff, in their sales and the marketing, and she does some crazy shit. And so like, she had the hookups to go to any Carolina Panthers game, obviously. And I never used it because I just didn't. I don't know. I never really was a big Carolina Panthers fan at that time because of the quarterback. He was kind of an idiot. And he actually even like insulted my wife at one point. So I'm like, fuck this team. So, but there's a possibility for them to be going to the Super Bowl, or they're in the playoffs. So I mean, there's a chance. I want to say slim chance, but so what I was saying is that you would think that my wife working in sports loves sports too. Nah, she hates it. She absolutely hates it. So. We don't talk any other sports in the family out in the house unless she's not here. So, because she'll watch it, which is the funny part. Like only the playoffs she watches. She doesn't like regular season shit. She only likes the playoffs because, I mean, it's higher stakes. Yes, it's more so about like, I don't know, like it's almost like when you've won an award and then you read the winner's like credentials and you see, oh wow, they really do deserve to be here. It's almost weird in a weird. I can't explain it. Anyway, so ESL is second language, like I said. So both my parents born in Iran. They came here to the U.S. and during the revolution. My dad has never been back. Since he left. He says, that's not my country anymore, man. It's gone. It's gone. So it's sad, man. My dad's never been back. And if he does go back, that's when I will go back. When I will go visit for the first time. I've never been there. But I will go when, like I said, when things are calmed down or not so crazy and hectic. And obviously, oh, you're a Cowboy fan? So I don't want any more. I got you, bro. Oh, man. I've been to the Dallas Stadium. That's a fun stadium. Huge stadium. Oh, so if you're a Dallas fan, you're going to love this video that I worked on for them. So I used to do sports production. That's my background. Was he Persian era? He was. No, I mean, he's not that old. Persia was a long time ago, but I mean, we're still Persian. Persian is always going to be what it is, always going to be, it's like saying you live in the United States, but you're an American. You see what I'm saying? You're American. I'm not. You're in America. It's weird. I don't know, but it's different. But I don't know. So I either go by I either go by Persian or Iranian, whatever. It's usually yeah. Okay, 60s. He went right before the fall of the Shah. It was during the fall of the Shah. All that happened. I won't get too much into it, but my first cat Yeti was Persian. Fuck yeah, Persian cats are dope, man. Never had one. Ironically, I have two cats, fluffy as hell. They're long hair, but they're not Persian. I should get a Persian yet. But yeah, I wanted to show you this video. I haven't forgotten. I'm going to show you this cool music video I did when I was working in sports. You know, I was a video editor, and I made a lot of hype videos, music videos, LED ribbon board shit, custom stuff, interviews, all that stuff. So fan interactions, control room elements, all that stuff. They're okay. Grandpa I'm named after was Texan. Okay, that's cool. So that's pretty dope, man. A close friend of mine went to Iran to visit his parents and ended up getting stuck there for a few weeks. Yeah, okay. Wow. I hope it gets okay. Okay, I will. I'll look. Now, let me tell you. When I go to Iran, I want to go when it's obviously peaceful, not crazy. But one of the biggest reasons why I've been hesitant to go. My sisters both gone. They've been there multiple times. But when I could have, I guess. My mom when they went, my mom was going with them. But I couldn't go because I am the only male in the family, a son. And they would draft me. Excuse me, they would keep me there. They would not let me come back to the US. Even though I have never been there before, I'm not even born there. I am an Iranian citizen because of my father's nationality, my father's birth of origin. Birth of origin. He was born there. I am dyslexic too. ESL, but I'm also dyslexic as hell. And you know, the cheerleaders in New England. Yeah, man, that's just New England, baby. That's just how it is. But yeah. So I couldn't go because I know they'll keep. So when I go, I know my dad will be good in this place to know that he can go there, and if he's willing to go there, I feel comfortable going there as well. So that's the only way I can do it. And it's very sad. You're right, Jenny. And that it's happened in a lot of countries. It's very fucking sad that I'm not going to get into the politics. You know, listen. In my opinion, there's been very few great men in the White House, and it's been a minute. But it's not looking good, guys. So I'm just worried, you know, and because I'm really, really feeling like after this whole Venezuela and this whole capture of the president, the Venezuela president, it seems like it's like a little bit of like, I don't know, like chess. It's like knocking down players to. This is just my opinion. It's my free speech. I can say it. Yes, Black North, they can. Are you kidding me? Yes, they get it. Iran can keep you there. Iran can do what they want. Yes, America has an embassy. Yeah, there's some things, but they can't Once you're in their territory, like it's very fucking hard. I know. I won't space. Listen, I'm just saying I'm just like Sean. I'm not gonna say left or right. This my content is not about left and right. My content is about me. That's it. It's AV. That's all this is. And my opinions and my feelings. And that's all I can say. That's all I can share. And that's all I fucking know. And that's all I care to talk about. That's all I want to talk about. Yeah, it's very sad what's going on, especially with Sean last night, because I went through the same shit. If you guys remember watching one of my streams, it's on here. It's one of my last streams. You can see that the border gives zero fucks about people. There's a litter box. Amen, brother. I'm going to star that because I'm going to use that again. That was that is exactly what you go. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, it's crazy because, so anyway, I'm not going to get to it, but, oh, who's this? Okay. Hold on a second. Let me just check something here before I continue. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it's very needs like a clump litter. I have the best one. I can recommend the best shit. I have my 2 cats. We have 2 litter boxes and 2 cats. And no problems. Yes. We've been pretty dedicated, focused on home and your work. So yes. Thank you. Yes, 100%. So that's why I feel like my work that I do is also kind of crucial because it does spread awareness. It does spread information. It does get people what they need to hear, what to see. And it's up to them what they do with it. I just want to present it. I'm just the messenger, man. You know? So as I was saying, thank you. Okay. Thank you for putting that up. Yes, by the Border Patrol. Ridiculous. Thank you, Jenny. If you guys go look at it, go see it after this, of course, and you'll see what happened. But I'll give you a synopsis of it. Basically, you know, coming back from vacation with my family, coming back from Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, very touristy vacation place. It's all tourists, right? I'm with my family. I'm flying back. It's my mom, my dad, my wife, who's American, by the way. I don't know if that matters. I mean, it probably does. Yeah, actually, it does matter in this story. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to tell you. You guys want to hear it? I'll tell you it, and then you can go back and listen to it later. And you know, there might be a few things I forgot, and you know, I might not mention. So it is worth to go look again. But I'll give you a short story. I'll make it quick. Very true. Very true. Very true. So anyway, I get to we had a great time going. Everything was fine. We come back to the US, right, from Punta Cana to Lauderdale. We go to Lauderdale. We get through get to the luggage. Our flight initially, before all this started, fucked us over because it gave us only an hour between getting off the plane, getting our luggage, rechecking in, going through customs, and getting to our gate and boarding within an hour-ish. Who the hell does that? Who the hell does that? Dwarf, what's going on, bro? You know what I mean? So the airline, that's number one, fucked up. Number two, so So that was already a mess. We were rushing. So that is very crucial to the story because our time was very limited. So we get off the plane. We're going to the luggage, right? We get our luggage. Okay. Ooh, we're running close. We're getting close because it was a lot. We had 6 pieces of luggage, four pieces of luggage, and 2 little carry-ons. So it was a lot, but we're like, all right, fuck, we're gonna do it. It was just me, my mom, my dad, and my wife, and and she's white, like I said. Love my wife. Shout out, honey. Love you. And so we got a cart. We get into the line. We see a line where, first of all, the big line to go through customs was huge, wrapped around the whole fucking terminal. And we're like, there's no way. And then we see a line where it says, if you already are a U.S. citizen, we're like, oh, thank God. So we get to that. We're like, yes, we're U.S. citizen. Let's go. We get there. We're like walking by all these people. We're like, oh my God, there's no way. There's no way. So we get to the first agent, customs. Now we're custom border patrol, whatever, CBP or whatever they call by. And they get all our passports. What? By the other YouTuber that I just followed just hit 1 million subs today. Now to get you to what? Let's freaking go. And good for your friend to get him 1 million. Hell yeah. I mean, that was also when Sean got to his 1 million. How crazy would that be, yo? Thank you. Thank you, Dwarf. Let's get there, guys. Let's get there, please. That'd be awesome. So, moving on. So they have all our passports. Whatever, fine. We're out of the thing. They take a picture of your thing, or you look at the camera, whatever. Fine. Everybody's good. Mind you, my passport picture is 10 years old. Okay. I didn't really have a big beard. I was skinnier. It is what it is. I was 30. Okay. So they took a oh yeah. Was he? Midlife Stockman had his today. 2 years. Wow. Well, good for him. 2 years. That's what's up. And shout out to Long Island Auto as well. So they take all our passports, right? And you look at the thing, whatever. My passport picture is obviously old. Whatever. I've never had a problem with it before. And then I get to it was my turn, right? Everything good, right? And he gives everybody their passports back except for mine. He didn't give me mine back. Okay. He gets back around from the corner, and then he tells us to follow him to another area. We're like, okay. So everybody else is good, but me hasn't given mine back yet. But maybe I just feel like he's holding mine as a part of the party. Like, if you're having a reservation, you get, or a tab, you give your $1 or your ID or something. I don't fucking know. So, so we follow him to this other area. Okay. They take our luggage, get it scanned in, all good. Our luggage gets scanned in, checked everything, not multiple times, just one through pass, all good as it should be. There's nothing there. And we get to this table where this undercover agent in straight clothes, right? Federal agent though, had a badge, comes up and says, "Hello, guys." I don't think she even introduced herself. She just goes, "Hey guys, where are you coming from?" And she had my passport in her hand, right? Another officer handed it to her, and she had my passport. She goes, "Okay, so," and right, this is a long table, right? So we're all standing next to each other. It's like a lineup in a weird way. And it was me next, then my wife, then my mom, then my dad. So, but the agent was standing in front of me only with my passport in front of me, right? But she's acting like she's talking to all of us. Bullshit. And she goes, "I need everybody to empty out their pockets." and put it on the table. Like, first of all, they can't see, like, a lot of this stuff is ridiculous. And mind you, we're trying to catch our gate. We had very short amount of time. And luckily, since we got to this short line, that we're able to bypass through that, and we got some time made up so we can like get to our gate and take a breather for a minute so we can go home. We're dying to go home. And when they so when they took us back there, and they had all empty out our pockets, whatever, I wasn't thinking clearly, obviously, to the point where I should say no or why or anything. I should have spoke up. I should have said something. I should have recorded. Even I should have my wife record something. I should have done something. But I was trying to get, when I'm in traveling mode, like, I just try to get everybody to the destination. I'm that guy. I'm that guy where, like, hey, listen, the longer you sit here talking and shorter we'll have time at the gate where you can sit and, like, I try to like keep things efficient, more moving along. Like, let's not waste time here. Let's move along, and then we can get more time. Once we get to there, then we can relax. I just like try to get the process going. So, which is understandable and fine, right? At least I think so. And when she was talking to us, looking at our pockets, she asked what we all do, for a living. Again, should have said nothing, but I'm trying to get to our gate. Should have said nothing, but we all asked, or all answered. I told what I did. I told what my wife did. She answered herself. Everybody answered for themselves. And then the woman was only talking to me, of course, and she was asking me questions, mostly that, like, follow-ups, but nobody else was a follow-up. Okay, so still, mind you, have my passport in my hand. It's none of your business. Exactly right. It's none of their business. So she goes, okay, who do you work for? What kind of videos do you do? What's the nature of your business? What is that of your business? Right? But no, I didn't think that. I wasn't thinking that when I was there. I was just trying to, I always say I said I work for myself. I have my own business. I do sports. I do everything from healthcare to marketing videos. I do content for everybody and anybody. That's it. So, on the table was my phone and my wallet, right? Well, my phone has like one of those magnetic wallets in the back of the phone. So it was all there, right? So there was nothing else in my pocket. It was just that, right? So when I was telling her, I don't have to tell them I'm a video editor necessarily, but yeah, I just say I do AV shit. I do audiovisual stuff, right? That's funny. But you know what I mean? Listen, should have. Honestly. Oh, it gets worse. Oh, there's more. I'm not even done yet. Oh, this is not even the worst part yet. Oh, not even the worst part yet. So where we are right now, we're all standing there in a row, right? In a different line than anybody else. It's not like there was a whole line. It was like a screening room-ish. 2 undercover agents in street clothes, hoodie and jeans, and a long badge, standing there asking us, us, what do I do? What do you work for? Why do you do, all this shit. Right. He was. Isn't that crazy? I remember I watched it. If you remind me next time I'll tell you how I got us and everyone for porn. I'll try to remember. I don't think I can forget that. So, all right. So I'm at the airport, right? So, okay. So I'm at the airport. Like I said, we're in a lineup in a sense, basically. And then, so then they're like, okay, they look at my phone. They said, okay, now we're going to do is we're going to take your phone and we're just going to do a quick random screening or some shit. They gave me a pamphlet. What is happening right now? They're like, okay, you've been chosen from random selection for your device, electronic device. So what's going to happen now is it's going to come with us, and we're going to need. Here's the fucked up part. And again, before you guys jump down my throat and start yelling at me and saying what a fucking idiot I am, because I was an idiot for not doing any of this shit I should have done. But before you guys jump down my throat, remember, I am trying to catch a flight. I'm exhausted. I'm cranky. I don't like being in airports already because of this bullshit. Because I've happened in the past where I've been discriminated against airline workers. And they weren't even TSA. They were the freaking counter at the damn Spirit Airlines giving me shit. Like, fuck you. So... how about drinking an alcohol beverage? But, dude. So I'm like, no thanks, man. Right? So I should be saying no. You're not gonna take my phone. The fuck you think you're doing? So I said, okay. We're just trying to catch our flight, and it's about to go. We need to get it, I mean, it's a blessing we got through this and not have to wait in the line. But I do what they say. I give them my phone. They said, okay, I need you to unlock it or so I can write down your code. So now you want me to unlock. So that's not only violating my my searches and seizure right, but also my right to not incriminate myself. Because I don't know what you're going to put on my phone. I don't know what you're going to take from my phone. I don't know what you're going to do anything with my phone. I know, Patricia, I shouldn't have. But I'm trying to get everybody to the airport, to their home. I'm trying to get everybody's home safe as time. I'm just trying to get home. So I said, fine. Gave him my phone. I gave him the passcode. I should have gone, honestly, that would have been that would have been good to, at least there would have been, people like kind of saying what's happening and they can witness this. But so I gave them my phone and they took it, right? And mind you, that also had my ID and everything with it. I had nothing, right? So when I gave them that, they took all my identities. So when that happened, they said, okay, we're going to do that. And I'm going to be talking to you a lot. I said, okay. And they're like, but we're going to need you all to go into this other room and stay there until, we call for you. I said, okay. So we all go into this other room. And then about this point, there's no freaking chance for making that flight. And mind you, when we went to that room, my wife should ask for the memorial. I agree. There's a million things. There's so many other things I should have done. I could have just not spoke the whole damn time. I didn't have to do a damn thing. But here I am. I wish there. And this isn't Fort Lauderdale. Florida is a very police state, big police state. So, shit, man. So I'm like, what? So imagine my wife was the only white person in that whole room, right? So we go in that room, there's other people, black, brown, whatever, all different dark shade, all different dark skin colors, everything, right? But my wife is the only white one. So I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? What the fuck? So we go in there and they're not letting us use our phone. My wife was trying to be discreet about it, and like they would like yell at her. I'm like, what is going on? No one would talk to us. We waited there for over 30 minutes. No one talked to us. No one came out to us. We missed our flight, right? So we get to they open the door finally, and they let us out. And say, oh, here you go. That's it. Have a good day. We're like, what? And they're, my mom is like, is crying, and my wife is like, what the fuck? Are you guys, why would you guys discriminate against my husband? Like, what did you guys find? What was the point of all this? They had nothing. Oh, we're just random. It is, man. It is an alligator. So I couldn't believe it. I was in distraught. I was like just trying to get to our gate, and I knew at that point, it's impossible. The plane's gone. So yes, we missed our flight because of that. And we not only missed the flights, but we had nowhere to stay. We had to stay another night. We had to stay a night in a hotel in Florida. And we had to stay a night. It was ridiculous. We're all miserable. My mom was sick. We had to stay at some random hotel closest to the hotel airport. We're trying to save money, but we spent so much. So we just got one room for all of us. Hindsight, we should have got two. Ugh. Sharing a room with my dad and my wife. Oh, the most unsexy thing in the world, man. Holy shit. My dad and his whitey tighties cleaning up the room at 2-3 in the morning with like just random trash around the room. Like, Dad, go to sleep. What the hell is wrong with you? So, miserable. And then, it gets better or worse, I guess. And then we get to the airport the next day. Great. That's fine. The next flight is until 3 the next day. We're like, okay, that's great. Fine. So we'll get to the airport, have a nice little lunch there. All good. Waiting. Get to the airport, get to the plane, board the plane. Great. We're getting ready to go home. I'm like, fuck yeah. Get into the runway, get on taxi to the runway, off the tarmac, go into the runway. We stopped for a minute, and then they said, oh, we're going to have to turn back, ladies and gentlemen. The toilet is malfunctioning. So we have to go back, but we won't deport or anything. LTL. My man. Thank you very much. I was just talking about my I don't know if you caught Sean's stream last night about him getting took by the customs in Texas. I think he was in, and got kidnapped, and they deleted footage off his phone. Well, they tried to, but they didn't succeed. And I was just recapping about my story of what happened to me in Florida, and it was just miserable. So I can, relate for sure. But yes, we have 8 LTL in the house. Shout out to LTL. Thank you so much for being here, man. Yeah, we're good. I'm just telling a little bit about that. And then we're going to border snatch. That's a good way of putting it. And then I was going to show a little bit of the video I've been working on for you. And then stuff for Leroy. So yeah, just kind of a little bit of everything. But yeah, oh, you didn't hear what happened to Sean? Yeah, last night he went live, and he literally he exercised his right to remain silent, and he was recording. They're asking questions, he didn't answer. They didn't like that. They detained him. And once they found out who he was, well, by like first cutting through his luggage, I think they said they saw the logo on his shirt. And once they found out that he was Long Island audit, they let him go. They're like, okay, well, you're all set, sir, whatever. So, yeah, I smell a lawsuit or something, but it's not good. And so, yeah, they literally just yanked him out of the car. And then Sean, while he was detained, they come back to find that in the footage, to look for the footage in his phone, and he saw it that it ended up in they put it in his trash bin. But they couldn't empty the trash because they needed a Face ID. So they just tried to delete it, and that's highly illegal, I believe. But and I mean highly unethical as well. What the hell do that? So they yeah, it's crazy. I think he's gonna make a shorter video. I remember him saying he's gonna do a condensed video of his stream, of that live stream, to show more stuff about it. But yes, crazy. I can't believe it. So I'm glad he's okay. But when they yanked him out, they said they yanked him out really hard and out of the car. But I mean, luckily nobody touched me when I was at the airport or anything like that when I got through all my shit. But still, it sucks. I mean, they took his freedom. They took my. I mean, they helped me, and I feel like it was unlawful detainment. I was unlawfully detained and kept from going where I needed to go, and my family. Are you screen recording and put it on the page? Yeah, no, I think well, so when they found the footage on his phone, obviously he restored it back to his photo, so he's fine. He's got it. But I know, man. I'm sorry. It does. It is infuriating. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, check it out for sure, LTL. Like it's really gut-wrenching. Like it just makes you want to like cry for the man, because it's sad. It sucks when you're like in that position, when you're like having to question. No, and the woman was like, "It is my job to determine if you're married. For you to say yes or no." And he didn't say one word, and because of that, gone. Exactly, dehumanizing. That's the great word. That's a great word. 100%. That's exactly what they did. They just treat you like on, and this wasn't even like on the border, really. This was like the change. I don't know what that area is called before they get to the border. You know what I mean? It's like that. Ivy, did they provide your flight? Nah. No, we had to rebook it. I mean, we didn't have to pay anything else, really. Maybe just the luggage fee. Or no, we didn't have to repay anything actually, because we missed it. Because of it really wasn't the airline's fault. We missed it. Technically, it was. They didn't give us enough time, but if they did, we would have been fine. But it was because of the border patrol that detained us. But 80 miles outside. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. He wasn't even. That's bullshit. So I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad. Yeah. Exactly. What is that going to? And I'm pretty sure they said they went through his car because they had to get to his phone. They went to get his phone. And Sean said the reason why it was because, he didn't want to, the lady said, she's like, we just wanted to make sure you didn't have without it. Thanks. It is wrong. It is very wrong. 100%. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. None of that should matter. And yet, that's what they think they're empowered to do. That's their job. You said that's this job. No, it's not. That is ridiculous. That is sick. And it's just really heartbreaking. So I appreciate you, LTL, for being here, man, if you're still here. But yes, go check it out. And then where's his link? I'll put LTL's link here in the house. So you guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to LTL, please go subscribe to his channel. He's got some great content, man. Great stuff going on. And the video I'm working on right now for him. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's getting good, man. The stuff that you're sending me to add to it has been getting good. So thank you. Oh, you're making it. Oh, I love it because I love this job. The reason why I love video editing is because I get to work with different kind of levels of creating content. Like I can definitely, you know what I mean? Like I can definitely, I love it. It's fun. Like it's like almost like cooking. You just try something different every time, you know? And that's what I love about it. And it's really great, man. Demons take notes from cops. Yes. That's very true. Yeah. One of them was covering up their face. He didn't want to identify himself. Like, what do you guys think you are? Some kind of gang? Like, that's ridiculous. But yes, be sure to go watch that video for LTL. And here's another one I did for here's the first one I did for LTL. A video I did for him. Really good shit. You guys should see this. It's really good. Here it's on his page. But since you're here on my page, you get to enjoy it with me.
Let's shift to Karen. Let's go into Karen's phone. So Ted Daniel digging this story up the other day.
A special prosecutor wants to search.
I don't have any body cameras. I mean, mainly because I don't really go anywhere to really need it. If I have to record somewhere, I can just try to take my phone out. But I want to get me the Nano, the little Osmo Nano, like the small one, and it's great quality, and it's very small. It's you can't really tell what it is. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I can. There we go. We enjoy watching them. Maybe we'll give credit to the editors. Hell yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I think it's important to credit everybody, give everybody the credit that. Yeah, it's a group effort. Yes, on state level, absolutely. We should absolutely be able to sue the shit out of them. Brandon Mitchell, what's going on? Welcome. Yes, I 100% agree. So we should. My thoughts are going for Sean for this. Man, that crazy because I was just telling him what happened to me, and now this shit's going on with him. So good luck to him, man. I really hope he gets this. I hope it works out something. So, because it's not right. It is not right what they're doing to this fucking guy. That's crazy, man. That's just heartbreaking. Oh, hi, Howdy. Hi. You just want to come see what's up. Yeah, the stunt double, the production team. Like, I mean, yeah, man. It's crazy. I mean, like, yeah, you see these awards, like you just see the actress and the actors and everybody in front of the camera. Yeah, they did an amazing job, but do you know what it takes to make you look awesome with the sound effects and the graphics and the visual effects and the color correcting and the motion graphics and the 3D and the AI? Do you? Listen, I'm not saying I can go and act all great and all that. I'm not saying I could do any better, but I'm also saying that I don't think shit would be all that great. I mean, have you seen the behind the scene footage of like those actors, like they're doing a stunt and it's so awkward and quiet, just like and everybody's just like watching it, but it's like, man, nah, it's the team, baby. So anyway, let's watch this video I did for LTL. Shout out to LTL. And then after this video, we're gonna work on this. I'm gonna show you what I've been doing for LTL so far. Actually, it's not ready yet. No, I'm not there yet for that one. So after this video, I'm gonna do is work on Leroy's video. I'm gonna show you how I kind of do one of these quick commentary videos for Leroy. Something cool and easy, nothing too complicated. But we still got to show you the damn thumbnail too. And I haven't forgot about the thumbnail. That is the whole point of today's stream. It's because it's been a minute. I haven't been on for a minute. Like I said, I've been sick. So I apologize for not being here long enough, but or frequent enough, but I'm here. No. A federal tort? You heard? I have not. That's funny. No, nah, I don't think I have, but I wish I could. I wish I could have done something when I did have my shit. I filed the complaint and everything. I did as much as I could, but nothing. I don't know what's gonna really come out of it, man. It's really tough. I don't know. It's really tough. So, all right. Oh, they did? Hell yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my friend. All right. Let's finish this.
Them for evidence that she plotted with Aiden Carney, aka Turtle Boy.
Again, it's something that, that hasn't been forgotten about. It's been in the back of my mind. We've talked about this recently too, and just basically talking about the battle, the behind the scenes battle of the Karen Reed phones. And I just did a video on this as well too. So the dispute over 2 iPhones, Massachusetts State Police seized from Karen Reed nearly 2 years ago. And yes, I am still waiting for the body cam footage of that. I was promised it like almost 4 weeks ago now. Joshua Riley of the Mass State Police, he's one of their legal counsels. I've had direct contact with him. I've spoken on the phone a couple of times, and I'm still waiting. So the conflict revolves around Special Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove pushing to search phones of evidence that Reed plotted with controversial content creator Aiden Carney, Turtle Boy.
My name's Aiden Carney, known online as Turtle Boy,
to intimidate witnesses. Reed's newest criminal defense attorney, Benjamin, I think it's Urbellis, I might have that right, or wrong, who spoke with investigative reporter Ted Daniel by Zoom, and it is Daniel, not Daniels.
Really? Damn. Well, okay, Jenny, thank you for that information. I need to look into it. Sean, I have a good feeling about Sean for this one. So even though he says there's a lot of I don't know, laws against him that's not gonna really be in his favor, I don't know. Swamp Fox passing away. Yes, rest in peace. Let's have a moment for Swamp Fox. Moment of silence. Okay. Wow, that is very sad. All right, let's watch this.
It's said to believe in the search is driven by the pressure of the DA's office to get her for something after the murder acquittal. First time, Special Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove responded directly to 25 investigative emails stating that any suggestion that his ongoing investigation of Reed is in the act of retribution is unfounded public relations spin. During the Reed trial, before the verdict, I filed a memo in another case which I explicitly advised the court that I had considered the conspiracy investigation remain open, Cosgrove wrote. The state police, through an affidavit from Lieutenant Brian Tully, confirmed on November 25th, 2025, that Reed's password are needed to access the iPhones. Tully argued that since Reed and Carney communicated using highly secure Signal app, Reed's device may contain Carney's replies that weren't found on Carney's phone. Carney's phones were seized several months before Reed. He's facing witness intimidation and other related charges, which he denies on the grounds of free speech. Reed's lawyers are strongly challenging the validity of Lieutenant Tully's affidavit, arguing that Reed has a civil rights lawsuit against Tully. Personally, they argue that the suit creates a major conflict of interest and suggest that Tully's biased against
impermissibly.
Reed. Thank you. Biased against Reed, given the role of previous murder case in recent disciplinary reassignment. Prosecution claimed Reed consented to delay in the search because she filed a motion, but Reed's legal team fired back, arguing her silence during the murder trial is simply her assertion of the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. They said it would have been highly concerning for her to involve prior or her phone passcode while facing a murder charge. Well, yeah, of course. At a hearing in October, Judge did not appear opposed to the search, but the legal filings since then have complicated the matter. Cosgrove maintains he worked independently with the Norfolk DA's office and that the investigation was moving forward regardless of the outcome of Reed's murder trial. Krupp will ultimately decide whether to allow the search to proceed in order for the phones to be returned to Karen. The thing that's very weird about this, and isn't it pretty standard that evidence or things that are potential evidence in murder cases are supposed to be returned to said defendants? Like
what I love about LTL and like, you know, him and I have like the same style of like how we want these videos to come out, which is great. We work very, very well together. So shout out to LTL. Good dude. And like that's what makes these, I mean, I'm like looking forward to like these projects. And I love working with all my clients. I wouldn't work with them if I didn't feel like we would have a good relationship, you know? And I just, you know, we do with me and him, like when we're doing these, like some of these edits together. And actually we're talking about doing a stream, me and him. I'll be on his channel one night. I'll restream it from mine probably too, just so I can have that video on my channel. But I definitely want to, we're going to get on stream, me and him one night on his channel, and we're going to do like a live little tweaking session of this video. I think we're going to do of the one I'm working on. Not this video here, the video I'm going to be working on, I'm currently working on. I think that one's going to be if I want to do it live, little tweaking session. So I'll be sure to let you guys know more about that one that actually does happen. So as of right now, it's not definite, but so as far as when, we don't have a set date yet. But yeah. So though, what I was saying is that the reason, like some of the reasons why I like working like this is because I also get to like whatever I can't really try with Leroy, I can do with, you know, LTL, and you know, vice versa, back and forth for the most part. Yeah, hell yeah, it is, man. It is teamwork, brother, because that's what we're gonna do. So like when I get on LTL's channel, like when I get on the stream, we're gonna show the collaboration between me and him, and it's fun, man. I think we're gonna do it like we're just not even gonna like engage. We'll have engagement with like chat and everything every now and then, but I feel like it's just gonna be me and him mostly going back and forth about like going deep into the edit and not so much like, okay guys, now watch how we do this. It's gonna be a little more like, yo, let me try this. What do you think of me doing this? I think it's just gonna be like a really more personal kind of cool interaction. So, but yeah, okay, let's finish this video up.
Pretty quickly, within 30 days, right?
30 to 60 days, depending on what it is. That's not a hard and fast rule, but that's kind of par for the course. So, you know, this smacks of retribution to me. They're hanging on to these phones because they got a big L on the trial. And I think they're scrambling to try to find some reason to come out of this saying, well, okay, fine, we didn't convict her for X, Y, or Z, but haha, we got her for witness intimidation.
The Deputy U.S. Attorney, who says, we expect, of course, that the parties will disclose orally the materials in court only as necessary to further the proceedings.
Now, do I think that it's likely that they would be able to re-present this to a grand jury, whatever this is, and have a grand jury indict her for witness intimidation? No, I don't think that is likely, but it is a possibility. It is plausible. And because of that risk that she faces, it's my feeling, and I think it's one based on reason and 26 years of practicing law in this sphere, that she is wise to kind of stay the course, keep her mouth shut on certain things, and see what they're going to.
By the way, I think this lady here, Nan, attorney, super smart, man. She sounds like an amazing attorney. So just wanted to give her a shout out.
Gonna do.
If you want full transparency in this and you want people to understand your side of the story, why would you want to run this into, you know, federal court? So you look at, you know, why could this be bad for Karen? Like if this got moved into federal court, here's some things that you got to look at. Federal judges are stricter, harder to prove conspiracy, harder to prove civil rights violation, higher bar for keeping claims alive.
It's going to be a battle through motions to see what the judge at the state level and possibly a judge at a federal level determine where jurisdiction should appropriately lie.
Federal judges aren't part of the Massachusetts system. You don't have to worry about that. They don't answer to the MSP. They don't answer to the Canton politics. They don't answer to the Norfolk DA's office. And there's no loyalty to local law enforcement networks. Federal juries are more diverse, not just Canton, not just Norfolk County. They pull all over from different districts. There's more independence and less local pressure. And then the federal courts provide national exposure. Everything becomes part of the national record, and it's harder for Massachusetts officials to bury misconduct. Bigger spotlight on the MSP, the Alberts, and the entire cover-up. Get ready to open up the books because everything is going to be on the table. Your phones, your records, your emails, any single thing Alan Jackson and his team can assemble to get as far as information will be on the table. Hey everybody, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below. Also, turn on that bell notification so every time I go live or drop a new video, you guys will know. And somewhere around here, a box is gonna pop up. You can see another related video to this channel. Again, I'm Brian, this is LTL Media, and I appreciate your time. Talk to you soon.
Oh man, what a great guy. He is great, man. He does have a great, like, on-air personality kind of presence. He does, man. So shout out to LTL. Okay. So yeah, so that was the first video I did for him. Came out really great, sharp. But this one, they're just gonna keep getting better, man. You know? They're just gonna keep getting better. So let's see. Share screen. There we go. No, we don't need to share audio. There's no audio for this. All right. Photoshop. This is what Photoshop is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So, beautiful Photoshop. Adobe. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Muchas gracias. Please subscribe to LTL if you haven't yet, guys. Truly a great storyteller. That's why I think we work so great. Like where I lack in words and doing this, I make up for it in sick ass videos and animation graphics. Like I might not make this my bitch, but I make this my bitch. Excuse my French. You know what I mean? The mouse and the keyboard and the computer, that's my thing. But you know, I'm trying on here. I'm trying. But pardon my French. All right. So this is what a beautiful white canvas. I feel like I'm Bob Ross now. All right, guys, we're going to start with a beautiful liquid white canvas already all over here. I'm just going to talk real close to the mic because I'm going to... Now, so this is, what I started out, you always start out what dimensions you want, 1920. That wasn't French. 1080, you put in whatever size you want to do when you're starting one of these, but it's always 1920, 1080. It's just the generic. That's the standard, industry standard of what the size of these thumbnails. Now, so what I did here, and I'm going to put the actual original picture of this so you can see how amazing ChatGPT is. Let's see. It's here somewhere. Oh, actually, it's in my ChatGPT. Let me just say. Let's see. Yeah. 100%. Okay. Okay. There it is. Copy. Okay. Now look. This is the original picture, right? That I got online. Okay? This is crazy. This is crazy how freaking advanced this tech is, man. Yeah, exactly. It's a happy mistake. We're gonna this is that's supposed to be a rock, but you know what? We're just gonna make it to a fluffy cloud. Yeah, nah. Okay. But look, this is the original. And I told ChatGPT, I said, take him and make him look like he's aggressive, like he's got called out and he's mad, and put Union City behind him and da 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 da. Okay. Bling. Yo, what? What? Look, I mean, well, this is I scaled it and everything, but look at that. From this to this. Now, of course, I color corrected it and stuff a little bit, and I extended here a little bit. I did some generative extensions, like you can literally generate, like because there was you can kind of see right here the difference. So, but not every prompt is going to work. But I like this prompt because there was just his arm here. But if I did the other one, there's like a guy here. This one is weird because I don't know what the fuck that looks like, a bear statue. I don't know what it is. So this one was the cleanest, but that's a good question, dude. He looks really good. Honestly, I can't either. So, okay. So, I put that there, right? That's the original picture. Okay. And then I took, of course, Leroy's picture that he has on his, that his profile picture, and I enhanced it. Okay. I took it there as well through ChatGPT and I enhanced it. Okay. So I took this picture and I enhanced it and I added like an outer glow. I added a little stroke, whatever. 100% black, 100%. Lots of motion that's the point. It's not because again, I could take this photo and I can maybe mess around with it and all that shit, but that's a lot of time. And it's not going to be as accurate as something as if I just tell it to do this and have Union City. I need these elements together versus me trying to find a picture where I can find Union City better in the background and da-da-da-da-da. And like, yeah, I can sure, I can hit this and I can remove background. Like, let's see, watch what happens if I hit this. Yeah. So there you go. It took out the background. Yeah. But, not bad. It's a clean, but, then I have to deal with these people. I have to get rid of them, which is fine, but that's just extra steps and that's stupid. You don't need those steps. So I just did that. And so that's where this is coming from. Okay. That's why I went with this direction because like you said, it's animated. It's animated without me having to do any kind of extra animation work. So, which I'll take. I love it, right? And it's got the cool camera effect. Like everything about it is like technically correct. Like the eye contact, the glare, whatever. So I took Leroy's picture, like I said, I enhanced it, brought it in, whatever. And I added an outer stroke or outer glow, whatever, all good. It came out really clean. So then the next step is I wanted a little overlay of some particles, like little flare, because I feel like it's kind of angry, but it could be angrier. Okay. See that? Here, maybe if let's make this a little bigger. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. Nah, it's not that much different. We'll keep it this way. Right? Okay. So not bad, right? And I I made sure that I changed the blending mode because originally, it looks like this, right? So once I adjusted the fill, then I adjusted the opacity, and then I changed it to a linear blur mode, linear dodge mode here. And then I added a mask over the faces so that way it wasn't like covering their face. There's some particles on the face I didn't like. So, and I wanted to brush that up so that way it's not covering the main thing. Not a problem. So there I'm like, okay, it's looking good. Now, the next thing I did with ChatGPT, I took and I made the Tyranny Response Team logo through ChatGPT right here. So it came out pretty badass. I will admit, ChatGPT came in clutch. Thank you, Patricia. And of course, there was tons. This was not a one-time done thing. Like these pictures, when I do the background of of stack, yeah, those are usually one and then hit. They're good. There's not that many different versions I would go through. They usually come out pretty good every time, most every time. But with the logos, that's very different because it's creating something a lot more different. It's not just like a photo change. Cap in action. What's up, Cap? Hell yeah, welcome, brother. Thank you. Hit that. That's right, Cap. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Cap. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, guys, let's try to get. Well, how many likes we got on the stream right now? We got 8 likes. Let's keep going. Let's get it up there. So, like I said, it's not a one-time kind of thing. So I gotta. Dude tries loves by looking at them. I just saw the space. Yo, shout out to Space, man. That dude is funny, man. You guys are all good people. I just want y'all to know that. I appreciate you guys being on my channel, being here, part of the community, the AV community. And I always say this: AV is not just what I do; it's who I am. And literally, it's me. Those are my initials. AV is AV. That's me. AV, baby, all the way. I'm always audio visuals. I'm always Arya V. So that's who I be. What's up? Okay. So I had to get in the tiering response team changes a couple times. You know, I didn't choose this font. It chose this font. I had to choose it to give me different kind of versions. Some were good. Some were very, 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 very bad. Some were like, what the hell? But for the most part, I can't type. Hey, welcome to the club, brother. Hell yes. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, man. You guys are awesome people. By the way, some interesting update. Not interesting, I guess. It's kind of a good update. When it gets not when the winter blizzard has gone, I feel like from the north and it's better weather in Jersey and everything, and you know, obviously everyone's better health. Mostly talking about myself. Because you can hear it. You can hear it. It's not good. Yeah, sorry. But that's what I'm working with right now. Doesn't sound good. God, I hope I don't have to go to a hospital. Anyway, but once all goes well, I'm gonna make a trip up to Jersey and get on the stream with Leroy, and we'll probably do an audit together. You know, or go to a town meeting. We'll probably go to a town meeting, and I'll film it and capture it. And I won't speak. I won't plan on speaking, but if it should arrive, if it should inspire me, I will. But if not, I'm not gonna really stress about it. So, but it is what it is. Okay. I realized I haven't even had lunch yet. I don't know what I would want to eat. I feel like I should get something to eat because I am starving. Kinda. Maybe a bowl of cereal? Nah. Oh, there goes my light. I guess the battery died. Okay. Don't worry, I ain't done yet. I ain't going anywhere. I'm just well, now my thing is dead. I gotta charge. I have an idea for that. If you guys can stand by. I mean, you're probably able to hear me. Just give me a second. Let me put in that cable here. Charge this sucker. Okay, hang on, guys. Oh, and black. Don't forget. Don't think I forgot to show you that video I wanted to show you about you being a Cowboys fan. I know you're probably like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's okay. There we go. All right, it's charging now. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to get my life together here, guys. Bear with me, please. If you'd be so kind. Which you guys have been, let me tell you guys. You guys have always been an amazing family. Always. There we go. Okay. Okay. Cool. Charge. Wait, is it charging? Yes. Oh, actually, no, it's not charging. Stand by. That's too much power. That needs to be. Okay, that's much better. All right, sorry. My apologies, guys. Dallas Cowboys. That's a tough team to love, man. Okay. All right. Wait a second. Okay. Broncos. Well, I mean, it's. Sorry, Patricia. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm back. I'm back. I was just because I had to fix something. I had to plug in my light. My light went out. Haven't been around for 30 years. Ah. Broncos. All right. Oh, here we go. Let me show you this. Give me a second. Let me find it. I think it's on a hard drive. Let's try this cable. Okay. Yep, that should be a good one. All right, let's check this out. Let's see what's on this hard drive. Uh-huh. Hell yes. It's fucking funny, bro. Amen. Everyone does need a hobby. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Add video file. Okay. Here we go. Give me a second, guys. Okay, that's one video. What? Okay, fine. I have to play it this way. Okay, so let me just stop screen share, add a screen share. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready to see this? This is the music video that they play, like, you know, when they have like a minute during plays or calls or timeouts or something. They have something to play. So yeah, enjoy. I'm going all the way. Yeah. Yeah, so that one was cool. Let's see. Where's another one? I think there's one more. Yeah. All right, and here's the other one. I ain't never had a limit. I don't see the competition. Give me the chance and I'ma damage you. I don't think you got the stamina. Give me the chance and I'ma damage you. I don't think you got the stamina. We on the move now. We on the move now. We on the move now. We on the move. We on the move. Yeah. So just wanted to share that with you. My little show and tell. Yeah, it made them look. Yes, that's how they look good, just by that. Uh-huh. That's fucking funny. Yeah, Seahawks are kicking ass, man. Their defense is freaking incredible, the Seahawks. Holy shit. There's something else right now, I'm telling you. All right. Okay, so let me eject this. Put that back. But yeah, no, that was those are fun to do, man. There are, because when you, depending on the project you're working on, you sometimes get to go to the actual game, because it could be, you know, a lot longer, like a competition or a tournament or whatever, and they're required for you to be there, you know, on site, which is all good. And then you get to, like, when they play, you get to go outside into the actual arena and hear it. People are just going crazy. Just hearing like, going crazy, going crazy. So I thought it was hella awesome. All right. Back to this. Okay, sorry. I was distracted. My computer wanted to do something weird, and I'm just trying to fix it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh my gosh. The Seahawks don't suck anymore. I mean, they don't. They've been doing really well. They have. All right. Okay. Oh, I wish I can just go nukes. Actually, I can nuke something real quick. Because I want to keep continuing on, but I want to eat on something. I'm trying to think what. All right, so maybe if I just chug some water. Yeah, it helps. All right, I'm okay. If it gets that bad, I'll tap out. You know, I might get back on again later tonight. I mean, the weather is so nice today. It's like this is the rarest. This is North Carolina weather sucks, but it's weird because it's been freezing last few nights, and then today it's almost 70, 69 degrees right now. So I wish I can understand it, but I really can't. So anyway, So we made the team response team here. As you can see, came out really decent. Not hating it at all. So I added that there. You know, came out nice. It definitely could. You know, the thing that sucks. I mean, I get about ChatGPT. It's supposed to be efficient, quick, done. And there are ways you can edit an image after it's been generated. You can go and edit and some stuff. Like there's some limitations, but there's ways you can edit and continue to work on that same exact logo that you wanted to do. But again, it's not as easy as going to like Photoshop. The photo, so these are 1920 by 1080. I always just keep them just 1080. The cat's snoring. Damn, girl, you got asthma or sleep apnea, just like your dad? It is what it is. So, okay. So then you come up to, and then so after I got this right, so we got to get some font, some text. So what I did is I added my text layers. I have a shit ton of font to choose from. And I angled it and I put a little stroke, drop shadow, pop it in, and added scheme here, and did what I felt was right. Put a drop shadow so you can still see the text clear, legibly over the image, which you can. And then moved around stack a little bit so I don't cover his face and show his head mostly. The rule of 3, you don't cover more than a third of his head. It just doesn't, you can't do that. You don't want to do that with your face. And then, I wanted to add something a little bit of a, I don't know if going better is good for theatrical effects. Too vivid, almost distracting, lacking luster and colors and light. It's not. It's not. If you go beyond. This is it. I keep it this. I don't really try to go too crazy. Unless, a client that's asking for it and they're paying for it. But me personally, I don't. And then I got this little image here from my from my stock library. And just boom, popped it in there, moved around the positioning and kind of came up with that. But then when you take everything out, that's kind of the breakdown of it. So not bad. And when you put it all together, I mean, this was the original image. Then came up with this and just perfect. I don't know, just like the color of the steps, the trees, the tone, and the lighting, the light fixtures, just all nice touches. And then everything else, boom, there. And you got one hell of a thumbnail. So I think I came out pretty good. Very happy with it. So yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to switch things. Be back in a minute. I'm going to take all right, go ahead. Yeah, I'm probably going to take you guys on an errand too, just to go get me some in the kitchen. So, because I'm getting ready to load up the next thing here. which is this bad boy right here. So actually, yeah, that would have been the right project. Okay. What, with your Aaron, or what? Did you make a thumbnail too? All right.
Guy.
All right. So let me take. All right, perfect. Nah, Black North left. How can I? Mm-hmm. Priorities. Okay. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that. That was bad. Okay. All right. You should be able to hear me, right? Okay. We're going for a quick detour. Actually, I don't need to hear myself. Let me mute it. Okay. But I can still see. I can still see y'all. The cop in that video made my skin crawl. Yeah, literally, man. I feel you on that, man. Oh, sorry, Howdy. What are you doing, buddy? Look at this cat. Is there a way to flip my camera? Yeah, here we go. Look at my boy, Howdy. Crazy cat. Howdy, come say hi. Say hi to Howdy. Hey, you good boy. Oh, 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 he's excited. Oh. He thinks I'm about to feed his ass. No. I know, Howdy. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, I thought, I don't know why I thought that would be a clever name to call him, but I don't know. He is. He's just a goofball. Damn, boy, you really want some food? All right. Shit. Yeah, one's Howdy, and the other one, she's sleeping in the other room. Her name is Happy. So, Happy and Howdy. I know. Most random ass names for a cat. Yeah, I hear you, dude. Chill. So, but yes. You guys are going to do a little IRL stream with me here. Dude, this cat is going crazy. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Tookie Sweat. That's a good way. That's a cool name. Okay, okay. It's not even dinner time yet, and you really. Oh God. Whatever, bro. Okay. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. Oh, this is not a pretty looking fridge. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, so heartbreaking. Um, that was a beef patty. Can't go wrong with Jamaican beef patty. Wait, what's going on, Jenny? I guess it's gonna be a meat pocket. I haven't gone to the grocery store. I'm just not feeling the best. Wait, visit your community page, Jenny? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I need to nuke this bad boy. Come on, bro. Okay. Besh. No, we want to know. I'm sorry, Jenny. Oh, that's good. Jenny's the best, man. When it comes to this, you guys, that's one thing I am blessed to have is like really good mods. Jenny and Patricia and Kat and everybody, man. Brandon Mitchell. Everybody. Space. You guys are all awesome mods. Um, you make it. You help out so much. So you really do. You make it. You really make the work easier. But I appreciate you guys. So let that be known. All right, almost done with this nuking, and then we'll go back into it. Uh, Besh. That's a cool name. Does it mean anything? Uh-huh. Does it really? Is it really? Is your cat that lazy? That's fucking awesome. All right, guys. Mine's lazy. Well, Jenny, I'm sorry. I think because you set the standard of being a really good mod, so it's not that easy. You guys, yeah, okay. You guys can hear me. Um, all right. That was weird. All right, Patricia, take it easy. Okay. Patricia, thank you again for being here. Okay. You guys are already pen pals. Love it. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. All right. A little bit, if you can't tell already. It's bad, but now that I got some NyQuil, I'm gonna get some NyQuil. Oh, yeah, the flu is tough, man. It is. It is tough. It definitely has taken a toll on me. It does? Well, that's good to know. All right. Sure. Okay. What time is it? 4? Oof. Shit. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna have time to go pick up my meds now, because I had to pick up some meds for this. I think we'll have time. Yeah. Good morning, Jenny. Cheers. It's just Fresca. Not bad. Oh, much better. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I went to school for audio engineering. It is very complex, especially back then when you don't have the access like of the tools you have today and the internet and the accessibility of things and easy installations and not having to go through like a lot of bullshit. It's actually not that complicated now. You could learn it. You could learn it. You can absolutely learn it. You can absolutely learn it. Won't be easy. Tell me it won't be easy, but you can learn it. It just once you understand the fundamentals of stuff, and the fact that you understand music and read music and shit helps. It does. It does. It definitely does help. So. Strolly and Dr. Pepper. Hell yeah. Dr. Pepper. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in forever. All right, so let's check out this son of a bitch. First, I got to get rid of all the old shit. Okay, so getting rid of all the old stuff from the old project because I reused a lot of his graphics, obviously. And so it just makes sense to keep things there. So what kind of computer? Did you say? You might have said. I don't remember. I'm sorry. And do you know your specs? Like that you can tell me? Because yeah, you can. It absolutely can build it to do that, to do your home projects. Oh, that was most necessarily needed. Holy crap. All right. So, hell yes, MacBook Pro. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let me share something with you. Yeah, I love Apple. I'm a huge Apple nerd. And that's great. I like that. That's a good rig. That's a good setup. So I have a MacBook Pro. I've always had Macs. I've owned PCs before, but I prefer Macs. And I love my MacBook Pro, and I use that a lot in the beginning when I started this channel. Again, I haven't had this channel very long, but I've been doing my freelancing forever, and I worked on this laptop for a while. But I always, make sure I try to keep up with the newest. But this one this one's an M1 2022 laptop, so it's fairly new. But it wasn't just performing as fast as I wanted to with bigger projects. The little smaller stuff, it's still complex. It can handle it. But then when I'm starting to do like more complex edits, I had to upgrade to my newer system, which now I have as a Mac Studio. So I have a Mac Studio, which is the Apple M4 Max, 64 gigs of unified RAM, and 1 terabyte of hard drive. So I had to get something stronger, and this beast I have now is crazy. Because I was also, when I was editing on this, as I was on my laptop and everything, I was also streaming. I was also whatever, using my stream decks, all my plugins, whatever, all of that laptop. And it held up. It did. It wasn't giving up. It stayed. And then there's one edit that I was actually not even for Leroy. It was for Long Island Audit. I was doing the video for him. And I needed to have it rendered by that night, and my computer just like crashed. The laptop, not like crashed, but the project kept crashing, meaning I was running out of RAM, hard drive space, everything. So I was like, damn, no, I did not want to spend about $5,000 right now. I couldn't, but I had to. For this computer. I had to spend it, and it's a big investment. It's what it was. It's a huge investment. So I was like, fine, let's just go. I went to the Apple store that night, that literally right after my computer was starting to crash, and I got it. And oh God, the crazy amount of difference, the render times, the responsiveness, like when I launch a program or even turn on the computer. Crazy. So really, really, really impressive. Yeah. So yeah. I will always be an Apple fan. Love their products. We'll continue to love their products. So all right.
Lack of freedom.
Investigation.
Stop!
All right, so let's see what this new video. All right, Leroy Truth. Import these two videos.
How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I see it's a traffic stop.
I'm going to start that again. There was a hole in my head.
Yes, there's a lot of outtakes. There's a lot of stuff that, you have to finesse with here when you're doing these videos. Okay. So professional.
Hello, Arya. So note for you is this is my intro, which, as always, do 30 seconds of the most interesting or dramatic part. This isn't a dramatic stop. This is more interesting part in the first 30 seconds, and then start off with me in full frame after my initial, intro that you created, and start off in full frame just for maybe a second or so, and then put B-roll behind my intro, which is about 45 seconds. And then when I'm speaking, put my video, make it much smaller in the lower right-hand corner with the various B-roll, including the turning shield and anything else that makes it interesting visually. And of course, give me some interesting background, whatever you think is going to be awesome, right? So this is part one. Then I'm going to send a separate video with my commentary.
Now that's a professional. That's how you work with a professional. Shout out to Leroy Truth. 100%. That is how you work with a professional. 100%. He's always clear and decisive what he wants. So, and it's consistent. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So that's his note. So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell us how you, what are you doing right now? Are you working from home? I mean, you don't have to share if you don't want to. It's if you're busy, but yeah, if you want to tell us, I don't want to be in the middle of your thing, but if you want to tell us. Okay, let me see.
From the green screen effect. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
How you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want, yeah, sure. If you want to tell me how you met Leroy, how like how long have you been like how did you come up into how did he get to where you were yesterday to be on Leroy or whenever that was to be on Leroy's channel? Like were you always been followers from a while, or do you just find him on the algorithm? Yeah, I'm just curious because I always like to know how, you know, how kind of the network, how far it reached out and how you got connected to where, because you know, with me it's different, like how I got in touch with Leroy and everybody here. So it's pretty cool. But you can go ahead and type it and I'll read it in a minute. But just to give you guys a quick background, like, you know, I've always been watching Sean Long Island audits since he was doing his during like the pandemic, like his streaming or his content. And then you know, one of his streams I saw Leroy and I started following Leroy. I got involved with Leroy and all his group and his team. And then I was just wanted to like learn more about it. And you know, so I kept watching and understanding it. And then I decided to reach out to him because I wanted to offer my services to him about my video editing skills. And so I told him and showed him and he loves it. Now here we are. And through him, because of him, I've been able to do work with Sean. I do work with LTL. I'm doing work with other people. So which is great. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Good shit. All right. That's awesome. Yeah, well, clearly I work from home too. I guess so that's has its perks, right? But yeah. So tell me how you got to where you are with everybody here.
Hi, how are you? I see it's a traffic stop.
Sure.
Now, this is the Attorney Shield attorney. She does a very good job. This is the gentleman who was simply riding his bicycle at night and was stopped by a police officer.
Yeah, apparently I'm being stopped for not having a red light on the back of my bicycle.
Okay. Give me 1 second. What you're located in?
On the back of my bike. Yeah, apparently I'm being stopped for not having a red light on the back of my bicycle.
Okay. Give me 1 second. What you're located in? Okay. Let me. Has the officer got your information?
No, that's what he's attempting to do. It was my understanding that that was something that was optional, as in addition to a required.
So I want to know, this police officer is being professional. They stopped this man.
Okay. Excuse me, guys.
Visually, and of course, give me some interesting background. You know, what and I start off in full frame just for maybe a second or two, and then put B-roll behind my intro, which is about 45 seconds.
This is like, by the way, an editor's dream when he's working with the client, and that he has. Now, I might not always do exactly how he says, like, you know, I might change some things up in as far as like a different background I would do or different this, but generally I would go with his vision as far as where he wants to go and how, if he does want to go, because I'm not going to put him up screen if he doesn't want to, you know. And when he tells me this, that's perfect. I think I stumbled upon a video of Sean Paul Reyes and saw my thoughts and opinions coming out of their mouths, speaking up, standing up to the police. I began watching every video from every auditor. It's a big rabbit hole, right? Once you see that, it's like, once you look at the optical illusion, you can't look at it again, you know? And it's hard. Once you see it happen, you can't unsee it now. And you're just gonna keep investigating it. It is very important to know that stuff, man. Regardless of, you should always want to have that knowledge in the back of your pocket, because it can help you in some certain situations, for sure. So just remember that. Sorry, I'm just sending a text. AV, you think the 16 gig is enough for getting him going on his own production? The TB was non-negotiable. Yeah, no, the space is good. Now, is it a brand new? Is it a 2025 or 2020? Yeah, 2025 or 2026, whatever computer. And you said it's a MacBook Pro, which is good. So, and is it an M1 or M2 chip? Those are things I would check. RAMs can be improved depending on the type of kind of computer you got, because you can get more RAM, but you can't always get more hardware or space, hard drive. So, but some of the new ones, like the one I had, it was a little bit older and I couldn't change it. But if it's new, I think you can. So that's why I had to get me the new Mac Studio. If you guys haven't seen this thing, just Okay. I've been in either direction. Okay. Hell yeah, man. But refurbished. Okay. Well, that's good. That means that at least they'll honor their warranty and you know, if there's any problems with it. Here, let me share this. Yeah, not the present. Yeah, I mean, it was probably an open, like a floor model or something, and you know, and maybe it had been touched a couple times by people, and but that doesn't mean it's gonna ruin it. Yeah, 64 gigs. Yeah, this is so the one I have. Um, yeah. So I have the M4. Let me just make sure I look at my M4 Max. So this is what I have, the M4 Max, the one on the left. Yeah, this is what I have. So the M4 Max, I have 64 gigs of unified RAM. Yeah, I know. Listen, I totally get it. I mean, I'm not making really hardly anything really from doing this aspect of like my career, like the streaming and whatnot. I mean, this is more just to try to get more people to be aware and help and grow my community. And of course, you know, like your lovely contribution will definitely go towards something like my NyQuil. Thank you. But if it, oh, hang on a second, getting a wifey call. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gents. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, testing. Hello. Okay, you should hear me now. Okay. Sorry. This guy just posted his most recent video talking about LA last. Wait, what guy? And Black, I get you, man. I get it. Okay. Yeah, so what I just wanted to show you here was just how important it is to get the right performance chip. And you said you had M4. Yeah, did you? Amelia? Or is it Amelia? Not Amelia, it's Amelia. Amelia or Amelie? No, one of those. M4. So it should be good. It should be good. It should be good. They're strong, man. They're strong. But this is the end. Yeah, the fucking look at this thing, man. This thing is meant for like editing. This thing is a beast. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the fan, it's all I don't even hear it. I never hear it. I hear my air purifier more than I hear anything else. But super fast. It works great, man. So I'm 100% recommend. All right, let's put Leroy back up here. The truth. Okay, Jenny, let me take a look. Here we go. Let's see.
Decided to complete my goals, earning my. If you're a United States citizen of this country, are you a United States citizen? If you do not answer the question, you will be detained. You'll be placed in arrest and taken.
Citizen that the Constitution doesn't apply anymore. And here's what's terrifying. She's not entirely wrong. Not because the law changed, but because the Supreme Court has made it virtually impossible to hold federal agents accountable for violating your rights. When there are no consequences, agents start believing they can do whatever they want. This is the story of what happens when that belief meets reality. I'm Brandon Grable, Texas civil rights attorney, and this is Clearly Established, where we break down the law. Sean Paul Reyes, who runs the YouTube channel Long Island Audit, was driving down Highway 281 in South Texas, and he reached a Border Patrol checkpoint. Not at the border, but about 80 miles from the border. and he decided to exercise his constitutional right to remain silent.
You are a United States citizen. If you do not answer the question, you will be detained, you'll be placed in arrest and taken inside for you either can speak to us or we will take you inside. You have two options.
Sean Paul didn't answer, so they made good on that threat.
Are you okay, sir? You have some kind of medical emergency going on? You look pale, sir.
Smart. What a
Are you going to speak to us?
Step out of the vehicle, man. No weapons, no nothing. Step out.
Put your hands right here.
An agent opened his door, violently grabbed him, unbuckled his seatbelt, and yanked him from the vehicle. They threw his phone on the dashboard. Then they turned his camera off. What happened next?
I asked them, why aren't your body cameras on? They said that they don't need to be on. So I don't know why 8 Border Patrol agents would have body cameras if they don't even need to be on.
They forced him into the detention center. They demanded his fingerprints. And when he refused,
I was then told, if you do not put your fingerprints, if you do not put your fingers, give us your fingerprints, we're going to grab you and violently force you to give us your fingerprints. I said, no, I'm not going to give you my fingerprints. They told me, well, I guess we're going to be fighting then.
Sean Paul told them he wouldn't fight, but he wasn't going to give his fingerprints voluntarily. So they threw him in a cell. And when he asked what their reasonable suspicion was, they admitted.
They said, we don't have any. We just don't know who you are. So they had no reasonable articulable suspicion of anything, that I'm not a citizen, that anything. They just said, we need to know who you are.
No reasonable suspicion. They admitted it. Every time he exercised a constitutional right, they put him back in a cell, take him out, put him back in for over 30 minutes. And when he said he didn't consent to searches or seizures, they laughed in his face.
Look at them. Look at them laughing. Look at them laughing.
You have some kind of medical emergency going on?
Sick individuals. They think it's funny. Look at them. They think our rights are funny.
He seized his watch, his chain, his keys, his headphones. Everything went into a Homeland Security evidence bag. They searched him, his socks. They grabbed him by the private parts. And while he was detained, they searched his vehicle without consent. They went through his backpack. They opened his suitcase. They didn't cut it to access the contents. The suitcase was unlocked. They cut it because they could. Eventually, through facial recognition, they identified him, found his Long Island audit shirt in a suitcase, and realized that he had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Their faces changed. Suddenly, he was free to go. But when the supervisor handed him back his phone, Sean Paul asked,
how'd you get that phone? It was inside of my vehicle. She's like, I'm like, did you search my vehicle? You searched my vehicle? And she was like, no, we didn't search your vehicle, Mr. Reyes. I was like, well, how'd you get my phone?
And when Sean Paul checked his phone, the video he had recording was gone, deleted from his gallery. But here's what the agents didn't know. iPhones don't permanently delete videos immediately, so the footage survived.
These idiots, these tyrants, these ignorant tyrants who know nothing, they deleted the video from my phone. But you can't, I don't know if they know this or they don't know this, but you know, when you go into here to collections and then you go to recently deleted and you have to delete it from the recently deleted and use Face ID in order to permanently delete it from the phone. They couldn't do that, obviously. So I found it in my recently deleted. That is a federal crime.
They tried to destroy evidence. They just failed. So what legal recourse does Sean Paul Reyes have against these federal agents? Let's be clear about what they violated. The Fifth Amendment. You have the right to remain silent. Your silence alone is not enough to support probable cause or reasonable suspicion to arrest, detain, or search you. So when the supervisor said your job is to respond,
David, the #1 family movie in America.
So your job here is to respond whether you are a United States citizen or not.
she was wrong. Martinez Forte, the case Border Patrol loved to cite, but look at the actual holding. The Supreme Court said that agents can conduct a brief question or two. That's what they're allowed to ask, but you're not required to answer. Any further detention must be based on consent or probable cause. They admitted they had neither. The First Amendment in Turner v. Driver in the Fifth Circuit, which covers Texas, established the right to record law enforcement and government officials. So when they deleted Sean Paul's video, they violated clearly established constitutional law. Fourth Amendment violations, Fifth Amendment violations, First Amendment violations. So why would he have a difficult time suing them? Well, in 1971, the Supreme Court created a way to sue federal agents who violate your constitutional rights. It was called a Bivens action because 1983 lawsuits don't apply. And for 40 years, it worked, but then the Supreme Court killed it. In 2022, Egbert v. Boulay, Robert Boulay ran a bed and breakfast near the Canadian border. A Border Patrol agent threw him to the ground, so when Boulay filed a complaint, the Border Patrol agent retaliated by reporting him to the IRS. The Supreme Court said Boulay could not sue the Border Patrol agent. Why? Well, Border Patrol involves national security, and courts shouldn't second guess them. Congress can create a remedy if it wants to. Translation: Border Patrol agents are immune from personal lawsuits, and it's been that way for a while. It gets worse. In Hernandez v. Mesa, a Border Patrol agent stood on American soil and shot 15-year-old Sergio Hernandez in the face, killing him. The family couldn't sue because the issue, of course, with suing federal agents is a jurisdictional one. Basically meaning if you can't show the court has jurisdiction, then the case gets dismissed. You don't even get to do discovery.
The graphics can use
and since 2010, Border Patrol agents have killed at least 360 people. There's concerns that the number reported by the government is likely underreported. And almost no criminal charges and no on-duty Border Patrol agent has ever been convicted. And now, no civil accountability. The Supreme Court pointed to an alternate remedy, the Federal Tort Claims Act. You can sue the United States government, but here's what that actually means. You sue the government, not the agents. Agent Egbert faced 0 personal consequences, no punitive damages, no matter how egregiously they behave. The government cannot be punished. And there's strict deadlines and procedural traps. 2 years to file a claim, 6 more months after that to sue. If you miss the deadline, case dismissed. Compare that to suing state or local police under Section 1983, where you can sue the officer personally and a jury can award punitive damages. Federal agents, nothing.
So I know that my Bivens action will fail. I get that, but I'm going to file it anyway. I'm going to appeal to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. I'm going to appeal to the Supreme Court, and they're not going to hear it. I get it.
And here's what makes this even more frustrating. The judges ruling against these victims know exactly what they're doing. They just can't do anything about it. In a case I handled, Bird v. Lamb, a Department of Homeland Security agent, Ray Lamb, pointed a gun at my client, Kevin Bird, in a parking lot and threatened to blow his head off. And he pulled the trigger. The gun jammed. My client survived. The district court ruled that Lamb's conduct was so clearly unconstitutional that qualified immunity couldn't protect him. He should have been held accountable. But because he was a federal agent, the Fifth Circuit threw the case out entirely. No Bivens claim allowed. Judge Don Willett, a conservative Trump-appointed judge, wrote a concurring opinion that should disturb every American. Let that sink in. A federal judge is saying, I have to rule this way, even though I know it's wrong. A constitution-free zone. That's not an activist judge. That's not some left-wing academic. That's a conservative Fifth Circuit judge describing what the Supreme Court has created. And he explained why it happens. Under current doctrine, virtually any new fact pattern is considered a new context that courts won't extend Bivens to cover. As Judge Willett put it, new context equals no Bivens claim. So it doesn't matter how egregious the conduct is. A parking lot instead of a home, new context. Stalking accusation instead of drug investigation, new context. And new context means no accountability. Now let me connect the dots. The supervisor in Ray's incident said, this is a new administration. We can do whatever we want. That's not just arrogance. That's a rational calculation. She knows Sean Paul can't sue her personally. She knows even if he sues the government, there's no punishment. She knows her body camera wasn't on and no one will make her turn it on. She knows deleted footage usually stays deleted. The lack of accountability doesn't just fail to prevent this behavior, it creates it. And when agents operate in a constitution-free zone, when they never lose a cent no matter what you do, this is what you get. Agents who laugh at the Constitution. Agents who threaten violence to coerce fingerprints. Agents who admit they have no reasonable suspicion and detain you anyway. Agents who cut open unlocked suitcases just because they can. Agents who try to delete evidence and only fail because they don't understand how iPhones work. Agents who tell the Constitution doesn't apply because there's a new administration. This isn't one bad checkpoint. This is a system designed to produce exactly this result.
They're the true sovereign citizens. You cannot sue law enforcement officers. They cannot sue them. They can violate your rights. They can search your vehicle. They can cut open your suitcase, search your whole suitcase, no probable cause, no reasonable suspicion, nothing. They can put you in a jail cell like they did me for 30 minutes, and you can do nothing to them.
The courts won't fix this. The Supreme Court has said it's Congress's job. Fine. Then Congress needs to act. I reached out to Senator Jim Banks' office. He previously attempted to pass legislation that would expand Section 1983 against federal employees, the same remedy that's been available against state and local officers since 1871. I've not received any formal response, and that tells you everything you need to know. Congress isn't going to make this a priority unless you do. So here's what I'm asking. Contact your representatives. Tell them you want federal agents held to the same standard as every other law enforcement officer in this country. Tell them to stop allowing courts to throw these claims out on technicalities. Tell them to make federal agents personally accountable for constitutional violations. Stop the laughter. These agents laughed in Sean Paul's face when he invoked his rights. Stop the retaliation. Agent Egbert tried to destroy Robert Boulet's livelihood for filing a complaint. Stop the killing. Sergio Hernandez was 15 years old. His family couldn't even get their day in court. Make them accountable. Because right now, federal agents are the true sovereign citizens. They can violate your rights, search your vehicle, cut open your suitcase, put you in a cell, and try to delete evidence. And you can do nothing to them. That's not acceptable.
Let's do this. Well, damn. You heard it. It's not acceptable. He's right. That was powerful shit. Yeah, tell me about it, Dwarf. There it is. Wow. I really hope that there is something here for Sean. I really do. If you can. I mean, It's not giving me much hope that there is. Sadly. But all right. How long have I been on here? 3.5 hours? Shoo, it's almost 5. Oh, you know. Oh boy. I think I'm at a good point right now. I might just I'm gonna go rest my voice a little bit because I'm starting to lose it again. And it's starting to get a little raspy. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna go rest my voice. But this has been amazing today. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being with me today. Yeah, we covered a lot. I know, Black. We covered a lot. No, they released him. There's no charges. No, he never got charged with anything. And yeah. So nothing yet. But I hope something good comes out of it. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm sure he's gonna keep us informed. He'll let us know. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys today. Thank you again to everybody. Thank you to Black North for sending the $20 for the NyQuil. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't checked out my link tree, go ahead, because I'm also on TikTok. I'm trying to get live on TikTok. I haven't got enough people yet to do it, so I just created it. So, but I put some stuff on there as well. So make sure you check out my TikTok. And again, any contribution, anything to the show will be, to the channel will be greatly appreciated. So, yes. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to be gonna go rest my voice. My voice is getting kind of yeah, they did. Once they found out it was Long Island, they're like, oh shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go rest my voice and get some downtime before the wifey gets out work. But anyway, thank you guys again for today. I truly appreciate it. You guys have been nothing but awesome, and you continue to be awesome. So that I'm truly grateful for. Thank you, North. I appreciate it. I mean, as long as I don't lose my voice again, I would hate that. That would suck. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to fight through this. But anyway, take care, guys. Make sure you go look at that video I just posted the other day about the Cinnabon incident if you haven't. Let me know in your comments what you think. And if there's any videos that you want me to take a look at, I think that'd be worthy of taking a stab and break it down or something, let me know. I would love to do it. So anyway, take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Be safe. Take it easy. Peace.